Hello everybody, real quick video on this one, one that I don't think I've ever brought onto the channel before, but I've been watching it closely and I quite like the setup now. So what we've got here, this is CELR network, alright, so one of the Binance IEOs. Who really cares about what it is? Alright, I don't really particularly care about what it is. I care about the chart, and what the chart is telling me now is that it wants to break out. So I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice. I do have a Patreon though that you can join for £7.50 a month. You can ask me all kinds of questions 2 times a week on the live stream, Wednesdays and Fridays. But this is what I'm going to tell you now. When we're looking at this chart, what we see a weird looking itchy cloud conversion baseline cross over here that's basically been forged out of this breakout. We also see the golden cross with a nice divergence. We're above all major moving averages. We're bumping our head on this level here, which is basically corresponds to, if we have a look, it's a bit more of a territory rather than a simple area, but I'll put it in now. So we can see here the price from basically that candle there to around about here is where we've struggled in the past to break above. So as you can see, we've had candles rejection here and sort of, I suppose, rejections here, and then that was close, and recently we've been kind of stuck bumping our head around this box. If we can break out of this area, which is 0.8 of a cent, that's what it is, isn't it? 0.8 of a cent. It will have a phenomenal breakout, right? Phenomenal. So this area here, where we came all the way up to 1.37 cent, will, in my opinion, be dwarfed. I think it will be taken straight out. This is like many altcoins, and we've been going through them on my live streams, on these Patreon live streams. People bring these coins to me that I don't generally look at, but many altcoins are forming the same kind of pattern. And this is only one of those many that we look at on the channel. And they all basically are simmering at the beginnings of what looks like to be a massive move. This is the one that I've identified, but again, last night when we were going through them on the live stream, there was quite a lot of them that all kind of have the same kind of posturing. Now, what this means is that they're basically at resistances. Most of them are at resistances, basically reaccumulating in a bullish area, ready to launch. So if we were to look at this as a measure move from where we are at right now all the way up to there, that's a 78% move. We see that with coins across the board at the moment anyway, don't we? I mean, I don't look at every single coin on the market, but you can you see which ones have gained the most in a day, and 78% over what, a week or 2 weeks, that's completely achievable. We see that all the time. So I'm expecting that to take place for CELR probably over the next couple of weeks, in my opinion. The problem is breaking out at this level here, about 820 sats or so, thereabouts, not sats, this is tether, 820, and I suppose with sats we could be talking about 27, 28 sats. It's going to launch, and in my opinion, it's going to blow this top off and then some. Now, if we have a look at where we've been historically in the past, we've been a lot higher than this in the past, which means, in my opinion, once this mountain has become a molehill, then we will have these areas and then probably find our all-time high sooner rather than later. So I do like this token. I like it. I think it's going to break out. I think it's got a big move ahead of it. Now, if we have a look at some of these oscillators, they're not so great, and they're not perfect at all in any way. We've even got bearish divergence here on the RSI, but that, in my opinion, is largely to do with its volume, which is relatively low. If we can break above this area, all of that will be void. So the formation of the candle bodies and the moving averages, to me, have more relevance than the bearish divergence, because we are in an alt season. Alts will rally if we continue with this bleed out with the Bitcoin dominance, which it looks to me like we're going to get a massive bleed out still, all the way down to this zone here where we could catch a bounce. That would be my only reservation, that we catch a bounce here, and if we could catch that bounce at the same time that Bitcoin's money flow index comes down to test this trend line, then maybe there'll be a shift back into Bitcoin at that level. But those two things, if they were to break down, it would be phenomenal for altcoins. Anyway, I'm going to leave it with you there. We're going to see how this one pans out, see if it plays out and breaks above this level, flips it to support, and if it does, this area will certainly be taken out, and then we can talk about new all-time highs, perhaps all the way up here and beyond, which would be pretty awesome. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join the Patreon. come chat with me on the live streams 2 times a week. They at least go on for a couple of hours at a time, and I'd love to see you there. £7.50 a month. It's not much at all. Anyway, take it easy. Have a nice day. See you later.